Welcome back to the best YouTube channel on Marvel Snap. Today we're going to be going over the Pool 1 beginner tier list. So if you're a new person to Marvel Snap, we're going to go over what are the best decks that you could be playing right now to climb the ranks in Pool 1. If you don't know what the pools are, just for the first 214 collection levels, you're only collecting cards from one group of cards along the collection track. So we're going to be going over what you can make decks out of with those starter cards and what's the best. So let's hop right into it. The first deck we're going to go over is what we consider the bottom of the tier list. That is at number 7 out of our decks, which is more of a fun deck that is just a little bit more interesting to play than maybe some of the top tier meta decks, but it is going to be our worst deck on our list that actually made it to the list. This uses a combination of discard and destroy, which allows you to buff things like your Apocalypse, but at the same time use Nova and Carnage to destroy and buff things like Minister Sinister, your Wolverine. The destroy cards are there mainly to clean up and get value out of the Wolverine, Nova, while the discard cards also help with Wolverine, but also Apocalypse. We included Chavez in this deck just to make it a little bit more consistent, but Apocalypse is our usual go-to turn 6 play if we can get it in our hand early and discard it with Lady Sif, Swordmaster, or even Blade. The next one on our list is Heimdall with Let's Move. So it is a small take on a dinosaur deck, but including all of the move cards, because we just want some good cards in with the move cards, because in Pool 1 you don't really have enough move cards to really make a true move deck, so this is going to be the closest that you can get. It is a more fun deck to play. It's a little bit hard to master. Heimdall allows you to make a tricky turn 6 play, which allows you to move a lot of your cards over, which is going to surprise your opponent a lot of times. Dinosaur is just always a good card. We included the Sentinel and the White Queen to kind of combo with that, keep your hand size a little bit big, but at the same time, you can still do the multiple man Hulkbuster combo, which lets you clean that up. And then we're just including Angela because that's just a great card all around. Probably one of the best cards in the game. Next on the list, number 5, is just going to be a classic Odin gameplay. Odin uses the on reveal ability, which you're just going to combo. So you want to set up a lane with 1 or 2, maybe even 3 if you're feeling greedy. On reveal abilities, and then Odin turn 6 into that, kind of gain that big power boost. And then you're going to go one other lane, either with the White Tiger jumping into it or Jessica Jones, which is going to be just a big value. You can also play White Queen out, see what your opponent has, get some intel there if Jessica Jones isn't available, because it's a little bit less power than Jessica for White Queen, but it's still going to give you that added intel, which is good as well. The next deck on the list is Spectrum. Spectrum uses the ongoing abilities. Onslaught's also on this list. We had originally created this list around the time Pegasus was a hot location, so it runs a little bit heavier than the normal Spectrum list, but it's still playable at this level and was actually pretty good. The only problem with it now, without Pegasus being a hot location, is that it is a little bit less consistent with the draws, since you're going to have a couple heavy cards in it. I'd recommend just replacing maybe Onslaught for a lower cost card, but you can keep it in there for the consistency if you want a big turn 6 play guaranteed, because you're not always going to draw Spectrum, and sometimes Onslaught will come in clutch. At number 3, we have Kaziron Man, which is a take on a Khazard list, which runs a lot of 1-drops. We're including Iron Man and Onslaught to have some big single lane potential. This is going to beat any other deck, really, that doesn't run Enchantress, that allows you to really clean up that one lane, just really sweep it, just because Iron Man Onslaught gives you insane power. You get up to 80, 100 power sometimes in one lane. So if you're ever worried about one person putting a lot of power into one lane and you're contesting that lane, Iron Man's just going to win that flat out. Khazar, it's just giving all your 1-drops that extra power, and Angela and Bishop really combo off of playing out a lot of small minions. So you're going to see a big power spike there. The next one on our list is Strong Guy. Strong Guy is another take on a Khazar list. However, it plays out very differently than the Iron Man list because you are trying to get rid of your entire hand by the end. So it plays a little bit lower of a curve. You want to be playing out Angela and Bishop usually before your 1-drop. Sometimes you have to drop a 1-drop early on before your Angela or Bishop if you end up drawing both your 4-drops and your 5-drop. Sometimes you don't even have to go for the Strong Guy play just because the other cards are all so synergistic as well. You play out the Blue Marvel and the Khazar, all your 1-drops are going to be getting +2 power, which really locks up lanes. But the Angela, really important to get out there early. Bishop as well. Turn 6, a lot of times you can drop like 3 1-drops with another card if you really want to. Can't drop out, I guess, with the Khazar, Strong Guy, or Blue Marvel. So if you draw those out, obviously you're going to have to play one of those on turn 6 as well. But a lot of times you can save up power in this deck, play out some big moves on turn 6, surprise your opponent with the 10 attack Strong Guy. And at number 1, the best deck in Pool 1 is the Devil Dino list, Dino Land. It runs all of the combo pieces with Devil Dinosaur, Moon Girl, White Queen, Cable, Sentinel. All of these are going to give you a card, at least one, back to your hand. Part of this list is really just copying your Devil Dinosaur, playing another one out. So you're going to be playing 2 at optimal play in this deck. We also run Angela, of course, because that's, like I said at the beginning, one of the best cards you can run in any deck. It just is a 2 energy, 7 power card, which is just really insane. Wolfsbane as well, just a solid card. However, Mantis and Wolfsbane would be the first cards you're swapping out once we get to Pool 2. Just Agent 13, Collector are cards you want to swap those out for once you get them. But this Pool 1 deck will crush your opponent almost every time. America Chavez makes it really consistent for the early draws. Devil Dino is just the biggest card you can play on turn 5. The only thing you're going to have to watch out for is Enchantresses. So if you think your opponent's going to be playing an Enchantress, you can hold your Devil Dinos or Iron Mans until turn 6. Play those out without having priority, and you're going to just crush most opponents. So this is the best deck in the game for Pool 1 right now. Make sure you play it. I'm going to include a couple games, so keep watching. There's going to be a couple games of each of these decks, 1 to 2. And you can see how each of these play out. And again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and stick around to the end of the video. I'll include a graphic at the end of the video with all of the tier list on one screen, so you can take a screenshot of that, use that as a reference if you want to be switching the decks around, seeing what you need to build. Take a look at that. But yeah, enjoy these games. I played 1 cost through Pool 1, but now that I'm running into Killmine, not sure what else to build. Build this deck. This is what we're playing right now. We're playing against Pool 2 people with this deck. You can actually chill. We don't have to play anything. We wait to see what this is. Oh, he thought we'd play something. Alright, Murder World. Seems like a good time to not play anything there. Is it true matchmaking is based on collection level? Partly, yeah. It's partly based on collection level. Yeah, what is it with everyone playing Squirrel Girl? Yeah, alright, so this is a noob trap, you guys. Playing out Squirrel Girl early, it's not a good play. It's a good way to lose the game. It is a good way to lose. We don't want to have too many cards in hand. We play Sentinel over here too. We're going to have too many cards. You're running into the Swarm decks? Yeah. I mean, the Swarm decks just aren't very good, honestly. The way that they're playing them, at least. The Swarm decks are better to swarm on the last turns, like later on. Uatu is also not a good card to run in your deck. Alright, he's running a Collector deck. Angela is a good card for us.
Yeah. Especially not against our deck, yeah, exactly. Alright, so we're gonna run 2 dinos. Moongirl actually gives us 3 dinos. But we can't play out all 3, unfortunately. We only play out 2. Oh no, not a dinosaur. What are we to do, chat? What are we to do? I feel like he's gonna leave. Once he sees our dinosaur, we're only gonna get 2 cubes. Carnage. It's broken though. Oh, he's got his own moon girl. Interesting. But he didn't copy his dinosaur. That's too bad for him. Alright, good game. Good game. We're gonna go around high-fiving everyone. Good game, good game, good game. Which pool 2 cards would improve your current dino deck? I don't know. Cards are in pool 2. I don't know if too many cards, like Collector maybe. Like, Collector might improve it. What if he runs Enchantress, chat? What if he Enchantresses us? You can only Enchantress 1 spot, right? So you can run Khazar. Khazar would buff this up over here to be tied with us. He ran Khazar, Enchantress, and 2 1-drops. I don't know. Sabretooth, Sentinel. It's not looking good for this guy. Agent 13. Oh, Agent 13 for sure. We would replace Mantis with Agent 13. Because Mantis is just a worse Agent 13. Victory. Yeah. Not late enough for some people yet. If you're on the West Coast, you might still do something. I don't know if people do anything on Halloween's when it's on a Monday, you know? Like, what are you going to do on a Monday? We don't have Halloween in Germany? Yeah, you do. You just don't know about it, Bane. It's secret. I'm going to play it out. Why don't we play pool 2 decks? We will in a bit. I just want to try this deck out. I think this deck is pretty fun, so... I mean, we could go play full collection decks. I have a full collection on my main account. But I wanted to try this deck. He's probably going to play Kiln. I probably should have played this in Kiln. Rename the deck to Killmonger food? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, maybe I'm glad I didn't play in Kiln now. Alright. Play Strong Guy in Kiln. Should be enough. Then we play Blue Marvel over here. Just try and win. Lechugia. Nah, we play Blue Marvel over here. Not Blue Marvel, not Blue Marvel. Nice, okay. Because now he has to win. We could actually play Khazar. Nightcrawler is better. Because it gets the double buff of Stark Tower, and we can move Nightcrawler over if we want. Oh, that was close. So if he Odins, we still win with the Blue Marvel. What do you think your record is with this deck tonight? It's definitely positive because we're up like 4 or 5 ranks. We've honestly not done terribly well with it, but not awful. So Blue Marvel, this and this. Oh, we don't have enough for that. Blue Marvel and this. This gives us +1 +5 is 6 plus this So we always beat Odin here. Right? This is always beating Odin. Because the tiger doesn't matter where the tiger goes. We win right. We win both sides. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Like Enchantress is good tech. So in this deck list in Iron Man, you want to not play out your cards on turn 1. Turn 3, you want to play like 3/1 drops a lot of times. I love Scarlet Witch in this deck personally, much more of a tech, but can save you in certain matchups. It can also ruin you in certain matchups though. A lot of times, alright, we'll play Angela into the big house. A lot of times if you're playing Scarlet Witch, you can just like play it into a lane and that lane kind of just becomes terrible for you. It happens sometimes. Killing Hawkeye actually helps him here. We're gonna Hawkeye over here. Yeah, I wish we had Bishop for our turn 3 play. Then our turn 4 would be much more straightforward. We're gonna Iron Man Nidavellir, so we're gonna win Nidavellir every time. Guess we do this. We're helping his Angela here a little bit, which kind of sucks, but he has to commit another card there. I think we snap him. He's playing a similar deck to us. I just unlocked Captain Marvel. Any specific decks she's good in? I mean, more like lockdown like decks. Ones with Storm and stuff she's pretty good in. Alright. Now we drop Iron Man. Just in case we draw like a 1-drop or something, we want to... We're locking down basically Nidavellir, but we need a... Maybe we should have played Bishop this turn and played Iron Man the last turn. Because playing just like a Bishop here is kind of... Because this is the big house. Well, how long have you been playing this game for? I've been playing this game since the beginning. Since May. Is he giving up on the big house? Oh, he's playing rocks here. Yeah. That's not going to be enough. So he can technically move Nightcrawler off and get another thing. Onslaught's not going to be good enough. Can't play Onslaught here, though. Like, is it just Bishop here to try and... He only has 2 cards in hand. We already snapped him. It's Bishop here instead of Onslaught. See, this is one of those times where people would see big numbers and they'd think, hey, I need to play Onslaught out. But we're trying to win the big house. We already have locked down Nidavellir pretty much. So it's better to play out our card that has 1 power than it is to play out our Onslaught over in Dark Dimension or on Nidavellir, because we don't care about those lanes. Those lanes are going to be not for us. The only way we lose this, yeah, he concedes anyway. All right. Dino's pool 1, yeah. Good old Obs, yeah. All right. We still don't have any 4-drops, so we can always hold Ant-Man for turn 4 when we play it with a 3-drop. You never have to play it on turn 1. Ongoing effects are doubled. This is insane for us. So I think we try and win Dino in a different lane. And we try and +5 energy. Actually, Dino is actually... this is why we actually were... We need Cosmo, man. We need Cosmo. We're just going to Onslaught. Without Cosmo, this is going to be rough. Oh, man. This game is over. This is over, chat. I think we need more power over here, so we're just going to put a 1 drop over there. We're going to play Dinosaur and Iron Man for our last 2 turns. Oh, man. Imagine him getting these off. Is there a link to your Pool 2 deck, Dara? No, not yet. We're doing Pool 1 right now, and then we'll do Pool 2. I only have 1 Pool 2 deck that I've given out to people. All right, so the question is, do we want Dino or... I guess we have to say the Dino, because Iron Man's going here. White Tiger. Iron Man here is just... It's going to be like 2,000 power or something, right? It's going to be insane. Yeah, 2,560. Yeah. All right, so now we have to decide. Dino is worth 11. Yep. So we already snapped him. It's worth 11. Over here, it's worth, what is that? 19? So if he plays Odin, right? Odin gives him +2. So 10, he goes to 17. And if Ironheart hits here twice, if he plays Odin, he also goes over here. It might be better to just play out like Punisher and Captain America. Is that bigger? If only we could play 3 cards there. You know, if we had Claw in our deck, this would be the time to play it. Because I don't... So Punisher is only +4, right? So it goes to +8, 10. Captain America gives us another +4. So 10. This is tough, actually. I don't know which one actually is more. It's +8, 4, 4, 6. This only gives us 6, but it has 5. I think it's pretty close to which one is the same. I'm not sure. The math is 10 plus 7, 17. And this is 19. All right, it really comes down to the Ironheart here. We could have gone for the... Oh, we would have won. Now it's a tie. It's a tie here, but we win the tiebreaker, right? Oh, no, wait, we win by 1. Wait, why did my math... I thought if he hit 1... Yeah, so if he hit 2 Ironheart things on the left, we would have lost. Iceman is not pool 1? Alright, yeah. Then I don't think anything else could really improve this deck that much. Like, you'd obviously switch out Spider-Woman for, like, Iron Man if you want to really stack up a lane or something. White Tiger also just is not as powerful as it could be. I'm trying to think if we want to play out. Yeah, we'll play it out. Because we have Ironheart in hand. On reveal happens twice. That's actually so good for us. Medusa, Ironheart. Probably got to worry that the player base isn't large enough, or because they absolutely want to keep queue times very, very short. I really don't understand that whole bot thing, why they want to keep it so short. Oh, man. We got rid of our... Oh, no. Oh, it's pulling a card. Okay. I thought it was discarding for a second. I thought it was Sokovia. Alright, that's fine. Oh, and Wakanda? Oh, man. He had 4 cards in hand. We had 3. This could be better for us. Yeah, we can just do this. We still can play Odin here. So we're trying to set up an Odin play mid. We're giving him an extra slot here, which is bad now. Because he actually played 2 cards here. Yeah, we just helped him out. Alright, he helped us out too, I guess, kind of. So we played Jessica over here. Alright, we got the Odin. So if we draw like White Tiger, I think would be best maybe. White Tiger. Spider-Woman's okay. Okay. It's got the Nightcrawler. Alright, we drew White Tiger, right? We already snapped. Pretty sure this is game over for him. Because we have the Ironheart, White Tiger, Odin combo. So we're trying to... Big part of this... Oh, alright, so we lose to the right. Or left, I think, right? Even if I... So we want our Tiger to go right, yeah. So now it's going to be a 50-50 pretty much, right? Because if our Tiger goes... He's got 3 cards in hand. How many buff cards has he played? He's played 1. He had 4 buff cards. He played 2. He played 3. So he has 1 more buffed card in hand from Wakandan Embassy. This is a 50-50 to win. But I don't think we can do this. If we do this, it's going to be too risky that he plays anything mid. I feel like there's a chance he plays nothing mid. We're going to take the 50-50. He snapped us, but it's still a 50-50, I think, so we always stay in. Because I don't think you can get 11 on the right, right? Unless he's playing Hulk or something. Alright, so he did do exactly what we thought. Come on, Tiger. No, the Tiger. We lose the 50-50. Oh, wait, but he moved the Nightcrawler, so he actually won the left. Insane! He moved the Nightcrawler. Victory. We actually would have won the tiebreaker, actually, too, I just realized. The Tiger to the left actually still got us there because of the Ironheart. Alright, so we play Angela on 1. We play Multiple Man Iron Fist on 2. We play Hulkbuster on 4. Gotta plan all these turns ahead of time. So we play Angela. Oh, never mind. We just play it all right now. We actually can't play it all. We can't play it all, chat. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't play it all. I'm a little bit worried about what's over here. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna play these 2 cards out. See what they have in their hand. Blue Marvel, okay. We run Enchantress just for these kind of people. His highest cost card is Captain America. Oh no, chat. Sakaar ruined our strategy. I should have played out the Multiple Man. I should not have waited.
Avengers! Assemble.
Alright, we tried our best. Killmonger then? Yeah, Killmonger win. That's a good question. Where'd you get this emote? Pansexual pride. Is White Queen in this deck because Project Pegasus? No, not really. It's just in this deck because it's adds a card to our hand for Double Dino. Alright, let's see. I want to move the card over. I don't want to Multiple Man it over because then I don't get to buff Angela again. Alright, we're just going to do this. There's a bunch of these. Where'd you get these? Did you like even look at what it was before you clicked on it, or were you just looking at what it looked like? Alright. It's going to be really awkward for us. Alright. We're going to play this mid. I only have 3 cards left in P2, and one of them is KM. Killmonger? Yeah, that sucks. Alright, so... Can we win, chat? We get Doctor Strange or Angela. So we Doctor Strange or Angela. We messed up, chat. We can't win, I don't think, right? We can move this and move this. We only have 8 here then. We would probably do this. I don't know if that would be enough though to win mid. This is 22, right? Or 23. We would tie mid. We would tie mid and we would probably lose everything else. We would lose the tiebreaker. We need to win exactly, right? Because it's 9. If we do this, we would... If we did this, we would win mid because Angela would get another tick, right? Or would Angela not get a tick? So I'd move these 3. Wouldn't tie mid, only 3 move? Yeah, the 3 that would move... Actually, if we... Where's Nightcrawler, right? If we actually do this, we get these 2 to move. Oh, and... Oh, wait. We get the multiple comes back? So all 3 of these would move. These 3 would move. Do we ever win this? No, we never win this way either. I meant to move the Nightcrawler actually too. Ho! We did it. This list used to honestly be busted before the Nova nerfs. This was very good. Yeah, watch this guy accidentally do what I did and move the Nightcrawler mid. The Baxter building. Does your best pool on deck look like? What is your best? I mean, we're figuring that out right now. We've created 4 pool on decks that are pretty good. Odin's the worst so far. Dinosaur is pretty good. Elysium. Ooh. All right, so we always win Apocalypse here. Could Wolverine soft lock a game with Fist Tower? Or like just continually popping itself? Maybe. But that'd be super unlikely. Unless Fist Tower's every single spot. And then I would maybe just lock the game. I mean, it would literally just go on infinite loop until it stops. I think there is a limit to infinite loops, but it's like a 10-minute limit. Is there a benefit to not leveling into pool 2? The only real benefit is that you play against lower level people, but I think it's worthwhile to actually learn and play with new cards. So I wouldn't say, I'd say just level up, get your cards. Don't worry about it too much. We're gonna keep our Apocalypse in hand. Uh-oh. I have a feeling like he's not going to commit to the Baxter building. I have a feeling he's going to commit to the Fist Tower. So we're just going to stack up in here.
Opponent snapped.
You know, maybe I should have went left. If I went left, it would have been a guaranteed win. I just realized. Because we have 19 power. Because now this is going to be really close. Yeah, I don't think he could beat us. But yeah. I think it was a guaranteed win going left. I didn't think he had anything to technically beat us with, but.
And here's that graphic that I promised you guys with everything on one screen. You got Dinoland, Strong Guy, Iron Man, Spectrum, Odin, Let's Move, Discard Destroy. Dinoland #1. Thanks everybody. See you guys next time.